What's up, guys? So, on this episode of Me and Marmetta, we will be running the Tornadus Vmax, which has the max wind spirit. It does 120 damage plus 120 more if there's a stadium in play, and then you discard that stadium. So, it is a single strike Pokemon, which means we are able to accelerate these energies on there with the 4 copies of Houndoom that we play. The one thing is about this deck is it did win a junior championship. I can't remember what the tournament was, but it did win it, so I always felt it had some potential in the uh, older ages. But I believe triple acceleration was in the format when that tournament was won. But I still think that this deck is capable with 240 plus however much damage you're able to do on there. Of course, we got the 4 urns. And we run the Umbreon VMAX as a backup attacker in case we need to attack with someone else. But it's basically a single strike deck that plays just like any other single strike deck. We got powerful energies in there because of course it's colorless. We got some capture energies to get some more Houndooms on there. One thing is we do run a Hitmonchan in here because the clean hit, if your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, it does 50 more damage. And of course, this is a single strike Pokemon as well. So we are able to accelerate the energy on there and attack when we need to. That's able to clean up the damage that that Tornadus is not able to knock out. But we also run 1 scroll of Scorn in here, and it will do 10 damage counter on here for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And I'd say that's pretty much sums up the deck. We got Research, Air Balloons, 4 Quick Balls, some Tower of Darknesses. Yeah, we'll hop into a match, see what we got. I don't know what else I can say about this deck. We run the 4 stadiums, of course, because one, if we get caught with one in our hand, we can discard it, draw 2 more cards. And then also, since we have to discard a stadium in play, we always want to have one out. So we do start off with the Tornadus as our active. That's a good start. We're probably just going to capture, get a Houndoom. We got an Evolution Incense for the turn after. Of course, we don't get to go first. We are going to take some damage because he's got a Cursula out in front. And we're not even going to need a Houndoom. I'm at the Evolution Incense. Because we got a Houndoom in hand. Unfortunately, we could just boss that up. I think we're just going to boss that up since we're going to have to discard it anyways. We might as well make it slightly harder. And we can have him for 20. Quite underwhelming. But it looks like we have a decent turn 2 set up. We're going to Evolution Incense. Okay, it depends if this hammer hit how good our turn 2 will be. And it hit, so it's going to be slightly less than I would have liked. He's going to research and see what he gets rid of. Double Quick Shooting Inteleon! Yikes, and a 3rd Cursula. Wow, so this guy starts with quite an interesting hand. And now he's just going to take a Roar of the Sword and end his turn. So we got a 3rd Evolution Incense. A little blasphemous if you ask me. But I mean, it's better than losing 2 Quick Shooting Inteleons. So we're going to take 1 Tornadus. We could even get rid of a Tornadus and then 1 out. Don't think that's the right call, but we could do that. We got a research for next turn, and we're going to Quick Ball away. He's weak to us, so we might as well pull out an Umbreon. Or we could pull out another Houndour. We, of course, are basically out of Evolution Incense. We probably should have drawn 2 more cards first. And hopefully we draw into an energy so we can blasting win at least. We do draw into a powerful energy. And that's going to take a lot of damage. Quite unfortunate for us. But at least we will hit him for more. Wait, okay. This will actually, the Furious Anger will do way more damage. So, forgot about that. I'm glad we saw that. So, we got a potential to just Furious Anger again next turn. See what he pulls out. Maybe he's going to boss his order us. So, he's going to Fan of Waves. Probably going to put the powerful energy at the bottom. Of course, because he doesn't want us to research out the urn. And he's going to put down the rapid, the single strike energy, which so now we can just pull it back out again. He's going to get a level ball, probably has an evolution incent in his hand. And he's going to boss out probably Umbreon. Maybe he wanted to go, maybe he probably should have just knocked out Houndoom, especially since he just, oh no, only does 60. He tried to hit me with another hammer, that would have been unfortunate. So we got a Houndoom. Let's see what we get first. We're going to discard the urn since we're going to play the research anyways. And we got a powerful energy. But of course I'd rather attach the single strike unless we do want to put, it's not going to do much of a difference unless, except for the fact it will be in our discard pile and we can earn it back. Obviously we're going to put another Houndoom down. And I think we can't get this one back, but we can get this one back. So I think we're going to get a powerful energy on the Tornadus. Of course, we could just put it on here and get the knockout. But we can Houndoom it out. Plus we can take the damage here. That's cool because of the Furious Anger. And so we're actually going to lose the Vmax, but we're going to research away everything. I guess we could have hold for next turn. But there's the urn that I was talking about. There's the retreat if we want to. We also got the switch if we want to. That way we keep the energies in our discard pile where they kind of belong. Just in case something crazy happens. But we will take that 100 damage. I guess we could have Furious Angered and done a whole lot. But we got a Houndoom off the top. That's really nice. And we got another Research. But of course I don't see that coming into play. Let's see. Actually, maybe we'll... So we don't need the capture. So Houndoom's going to come down. We're going to put a powerful here. Of course, the Umbreon might do some damage there. He's going to Inteleon Shady Dealings. Probably going to get some kind of supporter because he's got a whole lot of nada in his hand. And he's, yep, that's the cool looking Marnie. He's got an air balloon to switch out into probably Ursula. Maybe he's going to go for Zacian. But yeah, unfortunately, we are going to lose our pretty good hand. And we're not going to see it unless we get the quick ball away something. But we do get the Umbreon. But we are probably just going to have to Furious. Oh, no. I mean, we can't even Furious Anger because we don't have the fighting energy, so we'll have to Houndoom. Because we're only doing one. We're not doing enough to get the knockout here. So we could Umbreon. We could knock out like a Sobble over here. That's actually probably, we'll probably knock out a Sobble. See if we get the top. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking. We could thin our deck out. We could Marnie. We'll get rid of one Marnie. We'll get rid of Hitmonchan. We're not going to need him this round. And then we will put Tornadus at the bottom of our deck while we Marnie. We're just looking for another Houndoom so that we are able to accelerate energies on faster, which unfortunately we do not get, and we go into a brick. So we're just going to single strike roar so we can single strike roar next turn still. And we are just going to Blasting Wind for a knockout, and that's Sobble so they cannot go into a Drizzle. and because Inteleon's there, so we get another Houndoom from our prize card. But yeah, if you guys see my plan, it's now he's got the Inteleon already out there. Nothing he can do. So he's got the old cemetery. Quite unfortunate, but that's okay. We got the Furious Anger, so that actually might help us putting the powerful energy down. Sorry, we will have to Houndoom, and then we will Furious Anger, and we will in fact get the knockout. Of course, he is going to. Yeah, so this game is just all about over at this point. Of course, we got to play it out to the end. You never know what's going to happen. Make some mistakes. We are going to accelerate a single strike roar energy onto here, allowing us to hit the Furious Anger knockout. And we are going to put a single strike energy here, and as well as the powerful energy from our hand. And now we are completely. Okay, I probably should have been a little bit more careful about that. But yeah, you got the rugged helmet, and the powerful energy will be gone. But we are a single turn away from a knockout, and we got the boss in hand. And of course, he's gonna concede after that. I believe it was a flawless victory. And let's hop into a match number 2. Hopefully, we get a more serious deck because was that was nearly a free win, we will say, if that was not toxic. Okay, so match number 2. We're against the Gaming Pro. We are, of course, going to call heads as always. So we do not get to go first, but that's okay. So we get to start with the Umbreon. And by get to, I mean we have to. But we are going to get at least a mean one, a turn 1 mean look off. That would be cool. And we are against another meme deck, we'll say. So he's going to get the Battle VIP pass out. Good for him. Snorlax and Sabo will be coming down, and it looks like he is going to try and speed run into his Butterfree, which would be... No, he's not going to get it. So we're gonna lose the Umbreon. We're gonna lose a lot of stuff here. We're gonna take the Tornadus. Maybe we should have taken a Houndour. Put a single strike here. Maybe we get to see 2 more cards. And now we are completely out of Umbreon Vmaxes. Talk about unfortunate luck. So we are gonna lose that Umbreon, but we do get the Houndoom down, which is good. Because now we should be able to put the Houndoom down, accelerate an energy onto Tornadus, and now blow through. But he's going to probably evolve this turn. I forgot about that clownery. Actually, we do get the powerful energy, so I can't think about how much health it has, but we will be doing 100 damage, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So we can do 100 damage next turn. I know that's not enough to KO Butterfree, but I don't think it's enough for this. Okay, so it is. So we can take out the Slazzle next turn. That's the one thing we do got going for us. If he has the Butterfree, okay, so he's probably going to get a Turf Field Stadium. Yep, there's the Turf Field. See, it's better than Evolution Incense. Obviously, PC wants the Evolution Incense for later. And he's not going to go for the knockout this turn. Oh, because he doesn't have the energy. So we will be hunting for. Unfortunately, we cannot put the powerful energy down because we do have to hit. I guess we will thin the deck. Just make sure we got switches in here. We got one switch and one air balloon, so it looks like we will not get it. But hey, you never know. But we do get all of our energy on one Pokemon now, so if he bosses. Okay, so we do get the Tornadus. And that's huge because now we are an unknockoutable. We do not get a switch or anything of that sort. And that means a capture energy will have to go down as we pull out our Houndour. So that next time we can Evolution Incense into it. And finally be able to speed up our energy. So yeah, this is quite the game here. It looks like we both are frozen in place. So the research will be coming down. Must have. Hopefully she's got the twin energy. I would love for her to get the knockout here. So the twin. Okay, that's not the twin energy. Is that capture? Yeah. So another Sandlet will be down. Still looking for the Butterfree. They didn't pull it out last turn with Turf Field Stadium. I thought she was gonna. Of course, she was lacking the energy, but does not change the fact that we would be confused and poisoned and burned, I believe. So Quick Ball just trying to thin the deck, so she is in trouble. So unfortunately, we are going to win the game by, it looks like, a brick on her part rather than outplaying her on our part. But that is fine because that's just, if our deck bricks, if her deck bricks and our deck doesn't, then, obviously sometimes it's luck. Obviously sometimes it's better deck building. So don't exactly know which one this is, but sometimes that's just the way that goes. So Houndoom will be down on the bench, which is super cool. And I just trying to think, do we want to? We got to put down the capture energy, of course. Do we? We can get the knockout no matter what. We can do 120, so it's not enough to get the knockout. In fact, but because we are out of Houndours, so I guess we're just gonna bench a Tornadus. And we will Marnie. Still looking for our one switch or boss. Probably not going to happen this turn, but we do actually get it this turn. We could Tower of Darkness away. Unfortunately, we are not going to Tower of Darkness away. Not really unfortunately, but we are just not going to do that. Our only single strike energy, luckily we do have... So we're only going to get a single prize here. But we were able to do 300 damage, which of course would not knock out most of VMAX Pokemon. But that's why we have not put out the Hitmonchan on the bench yet. So Fan of Waves, hopefully she gets rid of the single strike, which she does. So I mean, I guess it looks like she'd rather let us get take 20 damage. Maybe she didn't realize. I think that's just a misplay on her part. But 120, we'll get the knockout no matter what, even without the stadium in play. But she should have, actually we could have got the knockout even with the other attack, Blasting Wind. But Butterfree is going to come down, and we did use our switch last turn, so that is quite unfortunate, but we do have an air balloon to give us free retreat. And we have one of our prize cards is going to be a single strike energy. So, do they have an energy? Because this would be, oh man. Energy search? Does she run an energy search? This is why I like an energy search. Because when you need an energy, Inteleon can get you an energy. Okay, so Bruno and Turf Field. Interesting choice, but it makes sense, I guess. able to do what she's able to do. So I'm gonna see 7 new cards, and hope one of them is an energy. 270. So yep, we will be knocked out if she gets the energy, which she does. And she's gonna capture another Caterpie. But we are gonna have the Urn of Vitality, and we will be able to get 60, 80. So we will not be able to get the knockout, and we will in fact have to find a Vmax. Unless we get the mean look attack out, because the mean look for 70, 90. So Umbreon's going to come out as a sacrifice, but it appears we are going to lose this game somehow. So yeah, we are going to actually pull Hitmonchan down, and I remember the time I said we didn't need it, that was a clown moment. So we are in fact going to Air Balloon, get our last energy before we earn. Just in case we get Marnied or something like that. Or in case we Marnie ourselves. That's more like clown moment. And we are going to clean hit because 20, 40, 50 will be the knockout. Marnie, keep our Tower of Darkness. We do want to keep our Stadium. And we are going to attach 1 energy to the Tornadus on the bench. So all of a sudden we do have ourselves a ball game. This is... There's the 90. Great hit by Hitmonchan. A nice little knockout blow. One would say it was a clean hit. And now she's starting to panic and she's like, oh no, this guy, what a play. Was not expecting that because I was not expecting that either because I was not paying attention. So she's trying to figure out what she can do. We might even have to I've forgotten to use the Houndoom. Able to put 90 on here. The Houndoom can take out a Slazzle. So that will be our next, that'll be our next attack. Will be the Houndoom going off for 90, hopefully. If we are able, so that Inteleon is just gonna hang out on the bench. He's looking for a scoop up net or something, not able to find it. I would love to be able to boss up that Sobble. In fact, over that Salazzle. But that's only, of course, if she gets the knockout. So we are gonna try and go for the Salazzle at first. But unfortunately, this looks like Inteleon is going to hit the brunt of the hit, unless, of course. Okay, wow. Now she's gonna Drizzle. And now she's going to Shady Dealings again. So if we can boss up that Drizzle, that'll be GG, boys. She's going for the research. Must not let... Man, she's going to get rid of Shady Dealings? And yeah, there you go, Shady Dealings. Wow. Okay, so Great Ball's coming out. See what she's got. Another Salandit. But these singles... So, of course, we are going to be in trouble, but now that I see this plays, I think we should potentially have... Okay, wow. So good play on her part. Drizzle and its Sobble comes down. Did she lose? So she's only down 1 Shady Dealings in Inteleon. And she's going to Butterfree our Hitmonchan so that we are not able to get the knockout this turn. Great play on her part. And we are no longer burned. I believe we do no longer have a switch. So yeah, so let's see, 80 plus 10. Yeah, so no matter what, we are going to die. So we are going to take the attack this turn. We are going to take the attack this turn. Our last single strike energy. We got to put on the Houndoom. So we got to flip to see if we get the knockout. And we do. Let's go. But just a quick little math explanation. 50 plus 30, that's 80 plus 10 is 90 plus an extra 10 is 100. So that would give us at least one extra turn to force out an attack. And I think she is starting to realize that this game is slowly getting out of hand on her part. But of course, I'm not ruling it out. Knockout here, boss up Tornadus, twin energy, and that's game. There's the twin energy right now. Let's see how many. So another Slazzle. Let's see if she's got a rescue carrier. Maybe. But I think she's got too many pieces she needs. So she's going for the scoop up net. Is she going for the Butterfree? I don't think she would go for the Butterfree. Okay, so there's the Salandit on the bench for the backup attacker. And now she's going for the knockout. Oh no, going for the knockout of the Tornadus. So now, remember the time I said it was just about over? Now she has the upper advantage on us, a twin energy and a scoop up net, and it's over. Which she has to have. She's used 2 scoop up nets. Maybe she just doesn't have an Inteleon, but I would say we are in trouble. So we're going to have to earn. Houndoom, attach it to itself. And then we can do 90. Nothing's gonna, that's not a liability right now. We can see if there's anything we need from here. We don't. Maybe the scroll could have been cool. I guess we are going to put the Tornadus down and we can try and scroll if we survive this turn. And manage to pull out what we need. So all she needs is a scoop up, a rescue carrier, and a twin energy. Let's see if she's got it. Scoop up, rescue carrier, and a twin energy. Looks like she does not have it. Otherwise, this interesting. So we are going to get pinged. Let's see what we got, because we're going to probably retreat. So she had the scoop up net. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be just about game because we're gonna have to flip a coin to retreat. Oh no, we got the air balloon, free retreat, clown moment. So unfortunately, we are gonna have to use the free retreat because we are confused. No Salandit left, and now she's. Oh my God, we're one turn away from winning. So all we gotta do is stay alive. But we are gonna lose the air balloon. Oh, does she get? Oh, she's got the twin energy for Inteleon. So we are going to, unfortunately, not be able to win this game. Great play on her part. Some misplays early on by us. An unfortunate loss. We just did not have the necessary switching in and out. I'm sure I could have won that game if I played it better, but guess what? I did not play it better, so we lost. But that's okay. I think I showed you how this deck can work. Of course, you're going to have to utilize the Houndooms better than I did as an actual attacker because 90 damage for an attack is pretty good, especially when you can knock out those drizzles, prevent them getting the Teleons out. And if we were able to do that, we would have won this game very easily. Okay, so that's enough rambling by me. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos despite that last loss we were taking. Hopefully you guys try these out. If you do try them out, let me know how you build it differently or how you build it the same, what you like, what you don't like. Just let me know. See you guys.